English is a quite difficult language to learn. They can be understood through tough, thorough thought, though. Well, this is, well, hello, Slabby lovers. Yeah, Slabby lovers. This is Comedy Mountain, hosted by Slabby Lava, of course. If you're new here, then try to press that notification bell. And, well, yeah, Slabby Lava, and I have Comedy Mountain. Now, today I'm going to talk about the English language. Now, the sentence I said in the intro, well, yeah, in the intro while doing the honors, I'll just put this image up on the screen to describe that sentence. Yes. So, so English. English isn't a language. It's rather it's, how do I phrase this? Rather, it's three languages wearing a trench coat pretending to be one language. And I've seen that be done at least 200 times, maybe in possibly 300 times in movies and some shows, but also movies. And yeah, it's impersonating. Well, yeah, it's three languages impersonating one language. That's what English is. Minute and minute are spelled the same, but they're pronounced completely differently. And if any of you have seen the design fail, where in a store it said that they had, it was something like, here we have some nice big fat lemons, however, they did a really fancy L, meaning that it looked like a D. Demons. Lemons, demons, demons, lemons, they should rhyme. Don't take it from me because I'm not the first person to say that. But the point of bringing that up is that from the way they're spelled, it looks like, it looks and seems like they definitely should rhyme. Those two words. If any of you watch the channel Dumbuzz, if any of you watch that channel, the meme channel, the YouTube channel that's known, the meme channel that's known for not having an AI voice, and instead he takes the time to read the memes himself using his own voice. The only other channel I know that does that is Baskel, and I watch those two. I pretty much never go a day without watching either of those. So those are the only two meme channels I watch for that reason. But at the point, I'll link one of. I'll link it in the description. The video on the Dumbo's channel about the English language. So, English. So, if you replace the W in what? where, and, when. With a T, you get the answers to those questions. Well, yeah, to those questions. I almost said then, which is one of those answers. When the screen gets slanted, whatever. Point being that English, the language, I before E except after C. Take the number 1, add a G, and it's gone. And you can make 7 eat 9 by mixing up numbers with words. That's fascinating as well. And the English language gets really weird when you think about how there's palindromes such as a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, and race car, and damn it, I'm mad, and well, there's really crickets right now. Yeah, there's really crickets outside. So, anyways, one cricket is incredibly annoying. One bug screaming into the darkness. However, thousands of crickets, or should I crickets, thousands of crickets at night is quite peaceful and calming. So, language. So, when you swear, are you speaking a different language? After all, that would explain why people, well, yeah, well, that would explain why it is that most of the time people refer to it as as bad language when you say, well, yeah, when you say a swear word. So, out of every language on Earth, there's one secret hidden language that is bad, and you can only use it, and it's made entirely up of swear words. In other words, that's exactly what the swear words are. A different language, the only bad one on Earth. I scream. Almost sounds like ice cream. Now, in a normal conversation, yeah, like an everyday conversation, you would say, I can't. However, in a conversation with with Satan, Shakespeare, that's best I can answer for now. Yeah, and with a conversation with that guy who had an easy time going to school because he didn't have to study, because he didn't have to study Shakespeare. Yeah, why can't I pronounce the name? I don't know. I guess I haven't said it that many times in my life. Anyways, point being, he didn't have to study himself in school. That's why he had an easier time in school. Anyways, point being, if you're why can't I talk today? If you were having a conversation with him, then you would say, okay, yeah, then you would say, what would you say? You would say, I could not. Okay, that's just trying to be fancy and formal. Really, with Shakespeare, you would say, what? Shakespeare. And also in an essay of 500 words, okay, probably really don't right now, you would say, henceforth, I am unable to can. At the end there, it almost sounded like I was saying toucan, like the bird, even though I wasn't. English. Car alarm. So anyways, while you're still learning the basics of the English language, your accent is Comic Sans. Saying you don't speak an accent is like saying that your search paper wasn't typed in a font. So that's all for this video. To them, you have an accent, but to you, they have an accent. Bye now. Got no reason not to celebrate.